If your music listening deserves more than a phone battery that's always running low, the right MP3 player can change the whole experience. A dedicated player lets you focus on sound quality, long battery life, and distraction-free listening, whether you're commuting, working out, or just relaxing at home. In this video, I'm breaking down the top 5 MP3 players and explaining what makes each one worth considering. We'll look at things like sound quality, battery life, storage options, and how easy each player is to use in real life. If you want to check current prices or learn more about any of these, you'll find links in the description. Without further delay, let's get started with the list. Starting at number 5, AGPTETET. This one takes the 5th spot because it proves you don't need to spend much to get a solid music experience. The AGPTET A2S is best for people who just want a simple, dedicated MP3 player that sounds good and lasts a long time. If you're tired of draining your phone battery or dealing with notifications while listening to music, this feels like a refreshing throwback in a good way. In everyday use, it's straightforward and reliable. You load your music, hit play, and it just works. The sound quality is surprisingly clean and balanced, whether you're listening to bass-heavy tracks or something more relaxed like acoustic or classical music. The battery life is a big highlight here. You can go days without worrying about charging, which makes it great for workouts, commutes, or long trips. The buttons are easy to use without looking, and the screen is clear enough for quick navigation. The honest downside is that it feels basic. There's no Bluetooth or streaming support, so this is strictly for offline music lovers. My verdict: a dependable budget MP3 player for pure, distraction-free listening. At number 4, Sony NWE-3094. This Walkman earns the 4th spot because it delivers clean, balanced sound in a very simple, no-nonsense package. If you want a dedicated MP3 player that feels familiar and fuss-free, this is an easy pick. It's great for someone who just wants to load up music and press play without dealing with apps, updates, or connectivity distractions. In real life, this player feels solid in your hands and easy to use on the go. The physical buttons make skipping tracks and adjusting volume feel natural, especially when you're walking or working out. The sound quality is enjoyable with crisp highs and warm mids, and the FM radio adds a little variety when you want a break from your library without plugging into a phone. The 35-hour battery life is long enough to get you through multiple days of listening without charging. The honest downside is that it's stuck with wired headphones and a micro USB port. No Bluetooth means you're tied to cables, and the charging feels a bit dated compared to newer players. My verdict: a straightforward, reliable choice for anyone who wants simple music playback without the fuss. At number 3, Hi-Fi Walker H2. Stepping up into the middle of our list is the Hi-Fi Walker H2, a player that really speaks to people who care about how their music sounds. This one is best for audiophiles, or anyone who loves digging into high-resolution tracks and wants better clarity and detail than what most basic players deliver. If you've ever wished your music sounded more alive and rich, this makes that difference noticeable. In everyday use, the sound feels open and clean. Whether you're rocking out to your favorite playlist or listening to acoustic tracks, the H2 brings out more nuance than you'd expect from a pocket player. The Bluetooth support makes it easy to use with wireless headphones, and you can also plug into bigger systems or car audio rigs if you want a fuller sound. Navigation with the scroll wheel feels natural, and the micro SD support means you can carry a huge library without crowding the internal memory. The honest downside is battery life. It sits around 10 hours, which is fine for daily listening but shorter than some others here. If you're on a long trip without charging, you might notice. My verdict: a great choice for anyone who wants better sound without overcomplicating things. At number 2, AGPTET A6. Our runner-up pick is the AGPTET A6, and this one feels like a real all-around media player for everyday use. If you want more than just music, like podcasts, videos, or apps, but still want that dedicated device feel without using your phone, this is worth a look. It's great for commuters, casual listeners, or anyone who likes having a touchscreen and some smart features built right into their MP3 player. In real use, the big 4-inch touchscreen makes navigating menus and playlists feel smooth, almost like you're using a small tablet. You can connect via Bluetooth for wireless listening, or just plug in headphones if you prefer. The storage is generous and can expand a lot with a micro SD card, so you don't have to constantly juggle files. It even has extras like an FM radio and basic camera, stuff you don't always expect in a music player. For offline playlists and media on the go, it's super handy. The honest downside is that the interface can lag a bit if you're multitasking or jumping between apps. It doesn't ruin the experience, but is noticeable if you're used to super snappy devices. My verdict: a versatile media player that's great for users who want more than just music. At number 1, FiOM1S. Topping our list is the FiOM1S, and this one feels like the sweet spot between serious audio lovers and everyday users who just want great sound. If you care about how your music actually sounds, whether you're using high-end headphones or just enjoying tunes on your commute, this player delivers clarity and detail that most others here can't quite match. It's best for people who want their music to feel alive and rich every time they hit play. In real life, the sound quality feels impressive right out of the box. The balanced outputs and support for high-resolution files mean you're hearing things the way the artist intended, and that shows in both upbeat tracks and softer songs alike. The interface is clean and easy to navigate, and it handles everything from playlists to apps without feeling stuck. Battery life is solid for daily use, and the hardware feels well built, so it's comfortable to carry around or slip in a pocket before a walk or commute. The honest downside is that it isn't the cheapest option on the list. If you just want a basic music player for casual listening, it might feel like more than you need. My verdict: the best choice for anyone who wants a truly great listening experience without compromise.